future, new media, film, and limitless production.
Hogan, I sold boulders. I live it and sold it. My chicken is old.
Y'all already know what it is, man. I am Sheikh, Army of Allah, War General, Cheetah from the feet up, official tissue down to the bone gristle. You're now tuning in to SHO-TIMETV. We here fresh in the flesh, man. Showtime is groovy, King. We back at it, you know what I'm saying? Just talk to me.
Now you know why, what I want to know, why I'm here. I hunted you down ASAP for this one. Yeah. Loaded Lux versus Murder Mook. What's your recap?
Loaded Lux versus Murder Mook. I don't want nobody to think, I don't want nobody out there to think like, oh, he's hating on battle rap, or he's bitter, or Iron Sheik is bitter. It don't have nothing to do with that. I'm at a state in my life where I've always been an honest, straight up dude, but I'm at a state in my life, you know, that I feel all rappers need to stop sugarcoating shit and say what they really feel. Instead of trying to give the politically correct answer, give the actual answer of what they feel is right, not what they think the industry want to hear or what people think is right. And I'm gonna tell you, man, that battle was trash, man. That battle was trash. And the reason why that battle was trash, I'm gonna give y'all the negative of it, and I'm gonna give y'all the positive of it. The reason why it was trash, because first of all, you know, Lux didn't show up. That wasn't the Lux I expected to see. You know what I'm saying? You know, Lux, you know, that's my comrade or whatever, but, you know, when he battled Calico, you know, he was dressed up. He was a preacher or whatever. When he battled Hollow the Dawn, he was dressed up as a Black Panther. And then when he battled Mook, he came Gucci down. It ain't nothing wrong with the Gucci down thing. You know, you fresh to death, you got Harlem looking good. But he used the same method and the same approach and the same attack. Lux should have went back to Lux, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, just maniac bars, fuck the personals, fuck the, you know, fuck all the other shit, like straight bars, lyrical. He's supposed to just went in on Mook and try to demolish him. All the personals and the jacket and all, you know, like, battle rap is losing its essence when they keep going into personals, rebuttals, and schemes and stuff like that. Because some personals ain't good personals. Some personals is too personal. You know what I'm saying? And I go back with Lions Den. Nobody can debate this. Lions Den is one of the best rap battle leagues ever. And what made it one of the best rap battle leagues ever, because when Goods had Ice and K-Shine and Arsenal and all of them battled on their clips on there, it was just raw, pure lyrical bars. So I feel Lux didn't show up. Lux didn't do what he's supposed to do. He tried to come and move with like the, you know, the preacher approach, or what the crowd might seem as preachy and stuff like that. And then on a Murder Mook behalf, I didn't like that Murder Mook. It didn't really capture me. His delivery and all that didn't really capture me. And Mook has bars, but probably because I ain't heard him in so long, and he probably evolved, and you know, he's a grown man now. Mook ain't young like when he battled Party Artie, but his bars didn't capture me. And when he said the personals about Lux baby mother, certain things, sometimes when you say, and not saying Mook is a snitch, but certain type of personals and battle rap can be considered snitching. Like, it's a thin line, it's a real thin line, like, you know what I'm saying? You're seeing a person when your intention ain't to reveal something that cops can incriminate people off of, but they can. Now, even though Lux baby mother already did the time, shout out to SHO, because she's an official Harlem chick. She keep it taller than most dudes, she's super official. But even though she did the time already, for him to put her business out there like, oh, she deal with credit card schemes and credit card frauds, and who to say the cops didn't even know them two was linked together. They didn't even know they had a kid together. So by you saying in a battle, when I said baby mother, she do the credit card schemes and all that, now when the feds you know, because most credit card schemes is federal. When the feds or the government look into, oh, she's connected with Loaded Lux, the rapper, or that's his baby mother, then they start investigating him, even though he's not doing nothing evil or demonic. But it's just crazy, and I feel that battle wasn't where it should be, because we came to see bars and not really rebuttals and personals and jokes. And then another thing Mook did that I wasn't too far though. When he revealed the song that Lux said about Busta Rhymes. And alright, we already know about the Kid Capri. Lux and Kid Capri, they had a little fallout at one time, but you know, Lux and Kid Capri just did the battle rap mixtape. So that situation obviously was squashed and covered, but when he revealed the song with Busta Rhymes, because now if Busta Rhymes chooses to not move like a rational thinking grown man and choose to be petty, he can blackball Lux off of that. Like, yo, he wrote a song about me, that's how he really felt or whatever. Like, nobody signed him. Or that can hinder Lux and Busta Rhymes, they bond or whatever type of rapport they established. Now, don't get it twisted. Lux said it in a previous interview in the past that he would battle Busta. So I'm sure he wrote that song around the time when Busta was like he would battle Lux and Lux was like he would battle Busta. I'm sure that song was written around that time. So it just was like a battle rap song. But the way Mook revealed it, it's like he was trying to close doors for Lux and hinder opportunities for Lux. That battle didn't match up. And this is something I want to say to Lux. Because everybody felt Lux beat Mook the first time. Sometimes you gotta let a win be a win, man. If I clip a nigga or I'll cook somebody or I'll defeat somebody, ain't no rematch. You don't never give nobody an opportunity to come back. And even if you probably feel they don't win, for them to edge it enough to where it's debatable. Because if the crowd feels debatable, they're trying to say the person won. But I didn't like that battle, man. I didn't like the whole battle. You know, the way the Total Slaughter people had it set up. You know, shout out to Sway in the morning. Sway is a good dude, but the way they had it set up, it looked too commercial. You know, battle rap need to stay in the streets or the small venues or like closed rooms, or it has to stay small. It can still stay small and be exclusive for just execs or you know, people who's going to help it grow and make a move. But when it's getting too big, shit get watered down. Because the way the stage was looking, it reminded me of some You Got Served shit. You know, there's a difference between B Street, when them niggas was in the Roxy's breakdancing, and then You Got Served. When you see that movie, You Got Served, and they on stage, and that shit look watered down. That shit ain't no hip hop. That shit look like some choreographer, ballerina, dance shit mixed with hip hop. Some real watered down synthetic shit that corporate America or mainstream society can approve of. And that's what that Total Slaughter shady shit looked like when Lux battled Mook. You know what I'm saying? It looked like, it just looked choreographed. It didn't look sincere. They didn't look hungry. It didn't look like how when battle rappers in the streets, or when Lion Den was popping, or you know, when Smack was doing them battles in the street. It wasn't that same, you know, that dog-eat-dog attack feel. The shit was choreographed. So I ain't feeling that shit, man. You know, that shit was whack. That battle was whack. You know, Lux didn't show up. I didn't like the bars Mook was spitting. And this ain't a shot at nobody, man. It's just my opinion. You know, SHO-TIMETV asked me about the battle. You know what I'm saying? And I'm giving my opinion, man. You know, I'm entitled to that. I didn't like the battle. I didn't like it at all. And they shouldn't even do no tiebreaker for those who think Mook beat Lux. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be no tiebreaker. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be no tiebreaker. They shouldn't even do a third battle. Just let that shit die. Y'all already know what it is, man. I ain't Sheikh, a.k.a. Abdullah the Butcher, a.k.a. Akbar the Rockstar, a.k.a. the Bulletproof Imam, a.k.a. Black Adam, Army of Allah Warlord. Y'all already know what it is. Fresh in the flesh. Shout out to SHO-TIMETV. Stay up like a cup of my holler back with my collar crack.
Gun-toting, sun-stroking, axe Nolan, pockets was Hulk Hogan. I sold boulders, I live it in solar. My chicken is older, picture me rolling. My bitch is granola, she's a super diva. I live it in solar. My chicken is older, picture me rolling. My bitch is granola, I'm an animal. Niggas better do y'all research. I was getting it where I'm from. The sidewalks is decadent. The ballers respect the pimp. The project toilets is better bent. Shot caller snorting that medicine. It's Not from the sidewalks, it's decadent. The ballers respect the pimp. The project, all it's better been. Shock caller snorting that medicine. It's all in the heroin. I'm trying to stop markets like Merrill Lynch.
Yo, medallion on the chest piece, wildin' to get respect, B. Ain't no smiling, I'ma get violent if niggas test me. Probably end up on Rikers Island if they arrest me. Until then, might catch me styling up in a Lex V. My rhyming is a massacre, diamond straight.